Hey there, future fellow weird ass black sheep. Welcome. Yes, welcome. Welcome to the most offensive church this side of the universe. The party pit. Welcome. I am the super saint of awesome, your personal superstone sage, Saint Nikki Gallagher, and I am fucking wonderful. So, welcome. Yeah, I know, intro. I just don't have it in me today. I didn't have it in me yesterday either, but I definitely don't have it in me today. So, hi, Miss Muddy. Let me tell you what we're doing. We are reading this here trilogy, the unofficial biography of God, Das Bible. We are on book 2, section John of Jesus, comma, who, question mark, because people need to know him. So I am introducing you to him before I go back to my regularly scheduled programming. I had to take an intermission so I could introduce everybody to God the Third. Just these papers, okay? And we're almost done, thank God. Wait, where are we? In the hope, okay. So we are on chapter 15 of section John. We're almost done. Yeah, chapter 15 of section John of part 2 of Das Bible. And hopefully we never have to read book 3 because I don't ever want to read that book. Do you want to talk about feeling gross? Try to read that book. I mean, like, read it all the way through, not just the shit they tell you to throw magic at you so you don't see that as bullshit. Maybe one day I'll read it, but I really want to go back to the Old Testament. That is my comfort zone. But I'm going out of my comfort zone to do some anti-preaching. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. So, coming this way, I ran out of Real People cigarettes. We had Real People cigarettes yesterday. I smoked them all. So now I'm rolling cigarettes again. So, come get you a handmade cigarette. And like I said yesterday, I re-upped. So we have cannabis. We have cigarettes and cannabis. There is coffee made, but I'm not drinking any because I've been having problems with my stomach. So I'm drinking cola, you know, because what's better for a stomach ache than Coca-Cola? In my mind, it's working. Leave me alone. So, anyway, let's get on to John 15. So, let me know what you're drinking and what you're smoking while we're waiting for a couple of people to show up. What are you drinking and smoking, Miss Muddy? And how are the storms there? Oh, wait. Oh, iced coffee. Yeah. I love iced coffee. Man, there's something about that shit. It's so good though. I could drink cup after cup after cup of iced coffee. I won't be able to put it down. I usually am not able to put it down. It's a real problem. Oh. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's even better. Said by no one. What exactly are you talking about? What did I say? Because if I said it, it was probably awesome. That's why no one said it. I don't know. But I really want to know what that means. I mean, for no real reason. I don't need to know what it means, but maybe I said something. I have a problem with just saying things. Oh, yeah. Miss Muddy, I think my therapist broke up with me. I think my therapist broke up with me because I would miss my appointment and she never called me again. And I think all of my appointments with her are canceled. She canceled them all. Oh, yeah, the roll your own cigarettes. Listen, the real people cigarettes are way better. But to tell you the truth, I'm probably the one person that if I asked you for cigarettes and you brought me a bag of tobacco, I would probably be like, fuck yeah, even better. Yeah. Because when Henry was staying here, he also smoked cigarettes, my cigarettes. So I made him buy a bag of tobacco. So just buy me a bag of tobacco because you were going to smoke me out of all my cigarettes and then leave me with nothing. It's not happening. Buy a bag of tobacco. And he did. He did. And that was cool. So let's get on to chapter 15. Okay. All right. Hold on. I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes it away. And every branch that bears fruit, he prunes it that it may bear more fruit. You already you are already clean because of the word which I have spoken to you. Abide in me and I in you. Cause you ate my flesh. You drank my blood. Yeah, I'm inside you. I'm insidious. That's not what Jesus said. But he definitely did say, I live in you because you ate my flesh. That's not what he said. Anyway, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine, so neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me, and I in him, he bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. If anyone does not abide in me, he is thrown away as a branch and dries up, and they gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. If you abide in me and my words abide in you, ask whatever you wish, and it shall be done for you. By this my Father is glorified, that you bear much fruit, and so prove to be my disciples. Just as the Father has loved me, I have also loved you. Abide in my love, eat my flesh. If you keep my commandments, you will abide in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. These things I have spoken to you, that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be made full. Words and things. This is my commandment, that you love one another just as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, one lay down his life for his friends. You are my friends if you do what I command you. No longer do I call you slaves, for the slave does not know what the master is doing. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard from my Father, I have made known to you. You did not choose me, I chose you and appointed you, that whatever you ask in my Father's name, he will give to you. This I command you, love one another. If the world hates you, know that it hated me first. If you were of the world would love its own. But because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you. Remember the word that I said to you. A slave is not greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they kept my word, they would keep yours also. But all these things they will do to you for my name's sake, because they do not know the one who sent me. If I had not come and spoken to them, they would not have sinned. But now they have no excuse for their sin. He who hates me hates my Father. If I had not done, if I had not done among them the works which no one else did, they would not have sinned. But now they have both seen and hated me, and my Father as well. But they have done this in order that the word may be fulfilled, that is written in their law, not God's law, not Moses' law, their law, right? It's written in their law. It's shit they said. Anyway, they hated me without a cause. And when the helper comes, who I send, when the helper comes, whom I send to you from the Father, that is the Spirit of truth, who proceeds from the Father, he will bear witness of me. And you also, because you have been with me from the beginning, like literally a year ago. But okay. So that is the end of chapter 15. Um, are you smoking anything tonight, Muddy? Hi everyone, welcome. Chat in the chat. Press like and subscribe. Chat in the chat. I would love to interact with you. I mean, I would hope it wouldn't be mean, but even if you got something mean to say, you can say the mean thing and then get blocked immediately. It'll be a good time. Everybody go have fun, especially me. Okay. So you thinking anything particular? Um, any questions? Any particular questions? Like you're reading along with it, right? So you would know what it said. I am late but present. Hi, Ricky. Welcome. Tell your mom and dad I said hi. No. Mm, all right. Well, oh, this didn't go really fast. Okay. Okay. Now it's making peach jam. Yes. Yes, Miss Muddy. Yeah. But you're also going to become, I mean, what it sounds like, you're just going to become an offshoot vine because you've got to go out in the world and bear fruit. So you're going to be, your vine is going to be snaking off his vine, but it's all going to the same thing or whatever. I don't know how to analogize that. That's why you got to bear good fruit all the time. Vines do that, don't they? Yeah. They become many vines. No, that's wrong. All right. School me, lady. Got two bears, so I get burned. Right. And then you become a bigger and fuller and more jacked piece of the vine. And then, yeah. You're bearing fruit. And then you get upgraded and upgrade. That's what it is. Every pruning is an upgrade. Like on my videos, I do such a good job. My education does not come from school. I don't even know how I know most of the shit I know. I still don't know that, how I know things. And you want to know what? The only reason I graduated school was to get out of prison. That is the only reason I even have a GED, was so I could get out of prison. Well, actually, I wasn't getting out of prison, but I got my court fines and costs removed because I got my GED. That was the deal. Yep. If I get a GED, I don't have to do 2 years in prison and then have no court costs or fines. No, my learning didn't even start at school. Look, I don't even know what's happening because my life wasn't even that bad. My childhood was pretty fucking amazing. I was just a bad kid. So, that is a hell of a good deal, isn't it? It's like, yeah. But I kind of flabbergasted the judge though, because I fired my attorney. He was court appointed, so it's not really firing him, but I was like, I don't need this guy. I need to go to prison. He said, what? I said, listen, if you send me to county jail, I'm bringing you back breakfast. I would much rather go to prison so I can get an education. He said, you get your GED in 90 days. You get it in 90 days. I'll cut your court costs and your fines to zero. I got that fucking GED in 60 days. No problem at all. I didn't even know how I knew any of that stuff, but I passed it flying colors. Yeah, well, you have a good mom. And I wasn't even a bad kid because of my mom. I was just bad because I wanted to be. Mm, Probably not the best. But, but, we gotta roll a cigarette and go. Oh, shit. I guess should have shut that off a long time ago. Oh my god. Shut off. Yeah. Okay. I also love you, cousin. So, Miss Muddy, what are you thinking about? Hi, everyone. Press like and subscribe. We're about to go on to chapter 16 of John, uh, the last book of Jesus' story. Um, we are taking a smoke break real quick, and then we're going to move on to chapter 16. So, join the chat. We'd love to interact with you. Let me know what you're smoking and what you're drinking, and we'll have all sorts of good conversation. Hi, Neil. How you doing? My God. Mm, damn. Did I take my pills? Yeah, I took my pills, right? I did. Did I take my pills? I did. I did take my pills, right? Okay. Last pill for the night. What are you drinking and smoking, Neil? All is well. Well, mostly. I'm just, I don't know. I, I want to be done with this story so bad. I want to go back to the Old Testament. I just, I feel like this might have been a waste of my time reading Jesus' story in the middle of the story of David. But you know what? We know this. We know this now. So next time there is a troll, we'll be able to say, go back in my live streams and watch whatever one you want. And then we won't have to talk about this snaky book ever again because I miss the Old Testament and my comfort zone is the Old Testament. I know people are like, the Old Testament is hard to read, man. The Old Testament is the only part of the Bible that doesn't feel snaky to me. The water is breaking. Well, we need to watch that. Whiskey, wine, IPA, and wheat. You're actually going to drink whiskey and wine at the same, like, I know it's not at the same time, but like in the same sitting. You really want your stomach to throw up in your face. Man. And I know that IPA is another kind of alcohol, right? And Miss Muddy. We're going to have to watch that tomorrow. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Miss Muddy. Whiskey and wine, you're asking for your stomach to throw up in your face. Mm-mm. Okay, so now we're going to move on. And we have a song. Well, we have three songs. It turns out I'm a big fan of rum. I would be Captain Jack Sparrow if I did not take seizure pills because that rum shit is really good. I don't know. Man, every time I see that name Maker's Mark, I automatically think of Amber Heard. I can't with that lady. I can't even. All right, here we go. We are going to John chapter 16. 16 chapters of this lovely book. 16 chapters. Let's have a look. Yes, good time. Okay, here we go. These things I have spoken to you, that you may be kept from stumbling. Yeah, as soon as you die, the first thing they do is kill people. And then they sit down. They don't do anything that you said, Jesus. And then they let a Pharisee put your fucking name in his mouth like he knows somebody. Look, it's a whole fucking problem. See what I'm saying in this book? I just, I can't. Okay, listen. They will make you outcasts from the synagogue, you poor Mormon. But an hour is coming for everyone who kills you to think that he is offering service to God. And these things they will do because they have not known the Father or me. But these things I have spoken to you, that when their hour comes, you may remember that I told y'all. And these things I did not say to you at the beginning, because I was with you. But now I am going to him who sent me. And one of you asked me, where are you going? Where are you going? Guys are like Dave Matthews now, just follow me around. Where are you going? But because I have, what? But I am going to him who sent me. And none of you ask me and none of you asks me, where are you going? Okay. But because I have said these things to you, sorrow has filled your heart. But listen, I am telling you, it is to your advantage that I go away. Because if I don't, the helper won't come to you. But if I go, I will send him to you. And he, when he comes, will convict the world concerning sin and righteousness and judgment. Concerning sin, because they do not believe in me. Concerning righteousness, because I go to the Father and you no longer behold me. And judgment, because the ruler of this world has been judged. I have many more things to say to you, but you cannot bear them now. But when he, the Spirit of truth, comes, he will guide you into all the truth, and he will speak on his own initiative. But whatever he hears, he will speak and disclose to you what is to come. He shall glorify me, for he shall take of mine and disclose it to you. All the things that the Father has are mine. Therefore, I said that he take of mine, and I will disclose it to you. A little while, and you will be a little while, and you will no longer behold me. And again, in a little while, you will see me. We're gonna play peekaboo. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be all naked and shit. You have no idea, but it's gonna be so much fun. Well, at least on my end, it'll be fun because I'm just gonna like pop in, stand in the middle of your table and shit. It's gonna be great. You might not enjoy it, but I'm definitely gonna enjoy it. Yeah. Other things, and you will see me. Some of his disciples, therefore, said to one another, what the fuck is he talking? What'd he say? And so they were saying, what does he say? What is he saying? What does he mean? And Jesus knew that they wished to question him. And he said, are you deliberating together about this that I said a little while and you will not see me, but then you will? Because listen, I'm telling you, you will weep and lament, but the world will rejoice. You will be sorrowful, but your sorrow will be turned to joy. Whenever a woman, whenever a woman is in travail, she has sorrow because her hour has come. But when she gives birth to the child, she remembers the anguish no more for joy that a child has been born. Therefore, you too now have sorrow, but I will see you on the other side, and your heart will rejoice, and no one takes your joy from you. And in that day, you will ask me no question, because listen, I'm telling you, if you ask the Father for anything, he will give it to you in my name. Until now, you have asked for nothing. Is that a raccoon? Might be a dog. I don't know. Okay. Therefore, you too have sorrow, but I will see you again. Your heart will rejoice, and no one will take your joy from you. And in that day, you will ask no question, because I'm telling you, if you ask the Father for anything, he will give it to you in my name. Until now, you have asked nothing in my name, and you will receive, that your joy may be made full. These things I have spoken to you in a figurative language. Figurative language. An hour is coming when I will speak no more to you in figurative language, but I will tell you plainly of the Father. In that day, you will ask in my name, and I do not say to you that I will request on the Father. In that day, you will ask in my name, And I do not say to you that I request the Father on your behalf. For the Father himself loved you because you loved me and have believed that I have came from the Father. I came forth from the Father and came into the world. I am leaving the world again and going to the Father. And his disciples said, now you are speaking plainly and are not using a figure of speech. Now we know that you know all things and have no need for any question. By this we believe you came from God. And Jesus said, do you now believe? Behold, an hour is coming and already has come for you to be scattered, each to his each to his home, and leave me alone. And yet I am not alone because the Father is with me. These things I have spoken to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you have tribulation, but take courage. I overcame the world. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, okay. Nothing. Okay. Now, damn, how many chapters are left? 19, 20, 21. Shit, I can't see. Oh, wow. There's not much left at all. Okay. Well, then we'll do 17 and, well, we'll get 17 down here in just a second. Let's hit this bowl. What's everybody smoking? Five what? Oh, 5 chapters left? Yeah. We're almost done. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, I can't wait. I cannot wait to get back to the Old Testament. Like, I can't wait. Stepping away from the Old Testament like this makes me feel like somebody took my teddy bear. I know that's a stupid analogy, but it really does feel like that. Like, I get so excited to see the Bible, and then I get so deflated because I know we're not in the Old Testament. Yeah, is there a reason you're not in our Discord, Neil? Man. Okay, let's go on to chapter 17. Okay, hold on.
Just like, wait, just like this book of stuff.
Reading stuff I've already read it.
What? Say,
Chapter
17. Yeah, like this book of stuff.
singing songs. I don't know what I'm reading. What? Say.
We're on chapter
17. Okay. Okay. Look. Do it.
Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. All right, are we ready? Actually, Miss Muddy, you're not too far off because nobody's really active on my Discord. We're singing songs. Well, actually, now we're on chapter 17, is where we're at. And I am going to go back to reading. Okay. And these things Jesus spoke, lifting his eyes to heaven. He said, Father, the hour has come. Glorify thy Son, that the Son may glorify thee. Oh, what? When did that happen? What is happening? Okay. No one knows, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things that happen before this prayer. I don't know what's happening. So, lifting his eyes to heaven, he said, The hour is come, glorify thee, even as thou gave him authority over all mankind. Who's a badass wrestler that doesn't even wrestle? It's a thing. Anyway, you gave him authority over all mankind, to all whom thou hast given him, he may give eternal life. And this is eternal life, that they may know the only true God and Jesus the Christ, whom thou sent. I glorified you on earth, having accomplished the work which you gave me. And now glorify me together with you, Father, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was. So you are Adam. Jesus is Adam because Adam was with God in the beginning for a long fucking time. Okay. I manifested thy name to men whom you gave me out of the world. Thine, yours they were, and you gave them to me, and now they have kept your word. Now they have come to know everything you have given me is from you. Oh, now they know that all my shit comes from you. Right. For the words which you gave me, I gave them, and they received them, and they understood that I came from you, and they believed that you did send me. I ask on their behalf. I do not ask on behalf of the world, but of those who you have given me, and for they are yours. And all things that are mine are yours, and yours is mine. That's how it goes. And I have been glorified in them. And I am no more in the world, and yet they themselves are in the world. I come to you, Holy Father. Keep them in thy name, the name which you have given me, that they may be one, even as we are. While I was with him, I was keeping them in your name. While I was with them, I was keeping them in thy name, which you have given me, and I gathered them, and not one of them perished, but the son of perdition, that so that the scriptures might be fulfilled. But now I come to thee, and in these things I speak in the world, that they may have joy made full in themselves. I have given them your word, and the world has hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. I do not ask you to take them out of the world, but keep them from the evil one. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Sanctify them in truth. Thy word is truth. And you did send me to the world. I have sent them into the world. And for them, their sakes, I sanctify myself, that they may be sanctified in truth. I do not ask in behalf of these alone, but for those also who believe in me through their word, that they may all be one, even as you and me are, that they may also be in us, that the world may believe that you did send me. Send me. And glory, which you have given me, I have also given them, that they may be one just as we are, that they may be perfected in unity, that the world may know you did send me and did love them, even what the world may know that you did send me and you did love them, even how you loved me. Father, I desire that they also, whom you have given me, be with me where I am, in order that they may behold my glory, which you have given me. For you did love me, right? Before the foundation of the world. Yes, Adam, he loved you dearly. O righteous Father, although the world has not known you, yet I know you, and these have known that you sent me, and I have made your name known to them, and they will make it known that the love where the love you did send me may be in them and I in them. Wow, that's a whole lot of wow, Jesus. Wow. It was a whole lot of talking for no real reason. Okay. Well, Discord is like um a way to talk to each other without well actually it's a way for a bunch of people to talk instead of like trying to get a bunch of little things um or talk all together instead of calling everyone separately or having trying to get people on the same page. Yeah, Twitch and YouTube are video platforms. Discord would be like a Facebook kind of. Unity is a good way to put it. Okay. Oh, you guys are talking about beer. Mm. Yeah. And it took Jesus a lot of words to say that. To just, Jesus used so many words to explain unity. And I would have never got that message. Definitely not out of what Jesus said. But it may be like I just don't have like people read this and it looks really sad. And in like the movies they make about this, like Jesus in the rose garden praying, they just make it seem like real hard. And I mean, reading it right now, this doesn't seem like it would be one of the prayers that Gerber baby food, that place, the garden, but it might just be how one of them prayers went. Okay. Now, let's see. When Jesus had, wait a minute, one more song. Chapter.
Chapter 18. I don't know what it said.
Chapter 18. It's shit we've already read.
Chapter 18. This shit is so fucking fun. I swear.
I never wanna be done. Chapter 18.
Okay. Last song. Okay. When Jesus spoke these words, he went forth with his disciples over the ravine of Kidron, most haunted place ever. That's where they had all the old gods and shit, like the devil gods. They like killed them all there. When there was a garden in which he hid. Wait. Now, there was a garden to which he entered, him and his disciples. Now, Judas also, who was betraying him, knew the place, for Jesus met there often with his disciples. Judas then, having received the Roman cohort and officers. Oh my God. Come on, Nikki. You can make it. We're almost done. We're almost done. Almost done. Okay. The Roman cohort and officers from these terrible ass God people came there with lanterns, torches, and weapons. Therefore, Jesus, knowing that the things were coming upon him, went forth and was like, "What are you looking for?" And they were like, "Jesus." And he's like, "I am." And Judas also, who was betraying him, was standing with them. And then he was like, "I'm him." And they drew back and fell to the ground. Again, therefore, he's like, "Who are you looking for?" And they were like, "Jesus." And he's like, "Yeah, but that's me, though." Okay. If you seek me, I told you I am he. If therefore you seek me, let these go their way, that the word might be fulfilled. Of those that you have given me, I have lost none. And Peter, having a sword, drew it and struck the high priest Slave and cut off his ear. And the Slave's name was Malchus. Jesus, therefore, said to Peter, "Are you stupid? Shut up. Look, get out of here. This is my business." So the Roman cohort and the commander and the officers of these terrible ass God people arrested Jesus and bound him. Led him to Annas first, for he was the father-in-law of Caiaphas, who was the high priest. Now, Caiaphas was the one who had advised these terrible ass God people that one man should die on behalf of all the people. And Peter was following, Jesus. So he was and so was another disciple. That disciple was known to the high priest and entered into the court of the high priest. So was this Simon the Zealot that was hanging out with these terrible ass God people? Okay. But Peter was standing at the door outside. So the other disciple, who was known to the high priest, went out, who's known to the high priest, went out, spoke to the doorkeeper, and brought Peter in. Now the Slave girl who kept the door said to Peter, I need your autograph. Ah, you were my favorite member of Jesus Shit Talking Tour. Man, I have all your pictures. And Peter's like, I don't even know you. I don't even know him. What's happening? I don't know what's happening. So then he ran away from her. Okay. Now, the Slaves and the officers who were standing there, having made a charcoal fire, for it was cold, and they were warming themselves. And Peter also was with them, standing and warming himself. The high priest, therefore, questioned Jesus about his disciples. And Jesus said, I have spoken openly to the world. I have always taught in synagogues and in the temple where all you terrible God people come together. I spoke nothing in secret. Why do you question me? Question those who have heard what I spoke. And behold, these know what I said. And when he had said this, one of the officers standing by gave Jesus a blow, saying, Is that how you answer the high priest? You should have answered him by fucking demanding fellatio. Suck these, bitch. Fuck this guy. I hate this book. I hate this story. I do. Oh my God. I can't wait to be over with this. I just can't wait. We're almost done. And Jesus said, If I have spoken wrongly, bear witness of the wrong. But if I am right, why did you hit me? Anna sent him therefore bound to Caiaphas, the high priest. Now, Peter was standing and warming himself, and they said to him, You're the guy, aren't you? You're one of the backup singers. And Peter's like, No, I'm not. I look like that guy, but that's not me. Now, one of the Slaves of the high priest, being a relative to the one whose ear Peter cut off. And she was like, Dude, you like cut my cousin's ear off and shit. And Peter was like, No. And immediately the cock crowed and the sun began rising. And they led Jesus from before Caiaphas to the praetorium. And it was early, and they themselves did not enter. Okay. So Jesus did die right at Passover dinner time. Look. Okay. Hold on. They led Jesus there from Caiaphas to the praetorium. And it was early. And they did not enter to the praetorium in order that they that they won't be defiled so they could eat the Passover. Pilate, therefore, went out to them and said, "What's up with this?" And they were like, "If this man were not an evildoer, we would not have delivered him up to you." And then Pilate was like, "Take care of yourself." And they said, "We are not permitted to put anyone to death." Right. So they found the lawyer way around. Seems to be these people's special power manipulating others because they are terrible. I'm not even going to say what I want to say because what I want to say will get us all in trouble. Okay. That the word of Jesus might be fulfilled, which he spoke, saying that the word of Jesus might be fulfilled. Damn, these pills are kicking my ass, I'm telling you. Okay, so the words of Jesus signifying what kind of death he was about to die. Pilate therefore entered again into the praetorium and summoned Jesus and said, okay. Um, so anyway, Pilate asked him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" And Jesus answered, "Are you saying this on your own initiative or what other tell you about me?" And Pilate's like, "I'm not one of these terrible ass fucking people, am I? Your own nation and the chief of these terrible ass God people delivered you up to me. What have you done?" And Jesus said, "My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then my servants would be fighting that I might not be delivered up to these terrible ass people. But my kingdom is not of this realm." So Pilate was like, "So you're a king?" And then Jesus was like, "Yep. For this I have been born, and for this I have come into the world to bear witness to the truth. Everyone who is of the truth hears my voice." Pilate said, "What is it then?" And when again he had said this, he went out again to the Jew, terrible as God people, and said, "He's not even guilty, though. But you have a custom that I should release someone for you at the Passover. Who do you want?" And they were like, "Not Jesus. No, we want Barabbas. Barabbas." That's who they want. No, Anna's is Caiaphas' brother-in-law. Hold on. Hold on. Damn. Okay. Annas was the father-in-law of Caiaphas. So it's Caiaphas' wife's dad. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, it says, hold on. And they took him to Annas first, for he was the father-in-law of Caiaphas, who happened to be high priest that year. Praise Living Union. Miss Muddy, are you still there? Yeah. We're going to end right there, by the way. So while we're closing down this evening, what's everybody thinking about? Miss Muddy, what are you thinking? Are you thinking I can't get rid of the I can't be more excited to get back to the Old Testament? Yeah, let's smoke a cigarette. I'll smoke a cigarette because I'm going straight to bed when we're done here. Damn, Miss Muddy, I read that wrong. Damn. Now I don't even remember what I thought that said. I don't even know. But yeah, it was Anna's son-in-law. Yeah, never mind. I You know what's been stuck in my head all day? Lil Jon. Like, it's not like I can dance anymore or anything. So I haven't even listened to any dance music in a long fucking time. But Lil Jon got stuck in my head. And now I want to go dancing. And I know damn well I can't go dancing. Oh. Yeah, Miss Muddy, I'll take that because I still have no idea what I was even reading. That you said, I don't even know how I read that, whatever way I read that. Do any of you guys ever like get the urge to listen to gangster rap? Or is that, am I the only one? Like every once in a while, I feel like I need some gangster rap in my life. No, nothing. Well, that's okay. Well, I'll listen to gangster rap for you, Miss Muddy. Don't even worry about it. But really, I have no business listening to gangster rap either. I'm a metalhead, but every once in a while, I just need to pull the gangster in me out. Okay, Miss Mud Duck, I have no idea what that says. I was refreshing my sign language to you. Were you flipping me off in secret? Is that what that means? Just all right. Good night, Ricky. I'm about to hop off here in a second too. But I want to know if Muddy was giving me the middle finger. Is that what that means? Because I did miss our date today, our appointed meeting. I totally missed that. Oh, it's a song. Man, look, Muddy, you can't bust out with a song in text. But you know what? Maybe you should do that every once in a while. Keep me on my toes. Just say some random shit. I gotta get my cats in. I'm gonna feed the raccoons one more time. I'm gonna get my cats in and then I'm going to bed. So, Neil, Miss Muddy, everyone else, it was great being here and you guys all being here. Don't forget to press like and subscribe and comment in the comment section because I'm about to hit the outro. So, let's get our good nights out of the way so I can hit this fun outro. Mm-mm. Okay, bye. Good night, Neil. I'll look it up. It's on You Say by Lauren Dangle. All right. All right. Good night, guys. Love you. Okay. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I have no idea what's happening, but it won't end stream. So I don't know what to do. I hate my computer, probably. Hold on. Okay, now it's ending. See you guys later. Love you.